First, I will start my speech with defining the motion first. As a feminist movement, we encourage women to be selfish, and to be selfish. Encourage them to be selfish mean let them and motivate them to do what they want as a feminist. And the Move on to the status quo. The status quo already shown that women aren't God encouraged or even right to let out their voice as a feminist, and because of that, it was the problem. The problem is in the status quo is even they try to let out their voice, they'll always be shut. And then because of that, my stance is we're okay and even encourage and motivate these feminists, especially women, to be selfish. And then we're not okay if when they try to let out their opinion, they be shut. Our goal is to motivate and encourage them so they can deliver the feminist voice without be shut. So the mechanism is first, the government will protect them when they try to let out their opinion, when they try to deliver their opinion, and they have to protect them if this feminist being selfish forgot what they want, because they have to be selfish if they want to deliver their rights. And then so if they're already do it, we can implement it in real life, and government must help them because they already motivate them to deliver their opinion. And move on to the benefit of this motion, because first, if they can deliver their right, and because the way they can deliver their right, they have a chance to implement it in real life, and they wouldn't have to do a selfish movement or radical movement that harm their self and government. Because of that, it brings more good than harm. Move on to my burden of proof. First, women, they have their right to deliver their voice. Women have their right to deliver their voice because first, it's a basic human right. Everyone can have an opinion about their right. It's a citizen right, and because of even though we have those rights, we always be shut, and in the end we have to do a selfish things to let their opinion about themselves can be heard. Move on to my argument. My argument is first, why in the end we have to let them be selfish, because people must be shown what actually they need, the feminists need, and their voice is in how their voice is really important. Because in the status quo, we already shown that if we just deliver our opinion, people don't actually really take it as an important thing. They take it as important thing when we already do a radical things or some selfish things, and then just to make them know that it was really important for us. People don't care if they don't show it. People only care if they already shown how important with this radical movement. And after that, why in the end and because of this is the reason why they must be selfish, because if they don't, their right never be heard. And if they can't have an opinion or voiced for themselves, who will do it? Their voice never be heard. They always, because of their voice never be heard, they have to do radical things. And after they do radical things, they can't achieve or get sympathy from other people, and they had to be selfish. And because of that reason, they had to be selfish first to get what they want. Even the story shown that they have to be selfish first to achieve what they want. As a feminist, they have to do radical movement in this context is selfish things. And then because of that, so we as the government have to let them be selfish, let them express how important is this feminist things for them, as long as it won't hurt themselves and other people. Actually, it'd be better if we accept to hear what they want, because they don't have to do this radical movement. Like for example, walk topless, just because they want their right to be heard. And as the government, in the end, what we have to do first, we must protect them so they wouldn't do this radical movement. We hear their opinion, their feminist opinion, and so they don't have to do these radical things. Did they have to do this just to guard their right? So if in the end they have to do these selfish things first just to get what they want, let them be selfish. Let them do what they want. And even though in the end they still do this radical, why is it still good? Because their voice or their right is gonna be heard, and the public and the government know what they want, so they can implement it. With all that reason, I'm proud to propose.